Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try this Brew Pub pizza. This is a pizza bowl. This one is the pepperoni. It says it is zesty pepperoni slices layered on top of mozzarella cheese and a rich tomato sauce. Brew Pub is the ones that make the lots of mozza, which I think a couple different places sell it. I think even Walmart. I'm not sure. Anyway, I know people sell the lots of mozza. That's who makes them. 8.65 ounces or 245.2 grams. We bought this at Menards for $4.99. It's the only place we've ever seen them was Menards, so kind of cool that they had those. Turn this up a little bit. 590 calories for the package, so it's definitely not low calorie. It's almost as much as eating a couple slices of pizza. There's your other info for you. And let's see, where's the directions? Okay, here's the directions. So you can do this in the oven if you want to. Of course, we're not going to do it in the oven, but you can if you want. We don't do ovens on this channel, so we're going to do it in the microwave. It says, remove bowl from carton and wrapping. Place bowl on microwave safe plate and cook for 3 minutes on high. Using an 1100 watt microwave. Mine's a little higher wattage than that, but we'll make it work. Let bowl rest for 1 minute and then cook bowl for an additional 1 minute on high. Interesting. So you cook it for 3, let it sit for a minute, and then you cook an additional minute. That's interesting. That's the first time I think I've ever seen it, instructions say to let it rest before cooking it longer. I don't know what the point of it is, but for some reason, that's what they do. Ooh, wow. I'm gonna have to open that over the sink. I can't open that plastic because it's gonna go everywhere. But you can see the pepperonis, lots of cheese in there. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to open that over the sink, but I'm gonna get this in the microwave. I'll take this plastic off and get it in the microwave. I'll probably will put it on a plate, just a paper plate's fine with me, and I'll be right back. I wanted to come back and show you before I put it in the microwave what it looks like. I did shift the pepperonis around just a little bit. I mean, there's a lot of pepperoni on there and lots of cheese. This cheese on top, what I pushed into the middle, is kind of like a powdered Parmesan cheese. So that's what that's like. And then, of course, you get tons of pepperoni in there. So anyway, now I'm going to get it in the microwave. All right, so here it is out of the microwave. One thing I did differently, and like I said, my microwave is a little bit higher wattage than what the 1100 watts they said. I did it for 3 minutes. I did let it sit for a minute. It may have been just a little bit more than a minute. And then to cook the additional 1 minute, I only did it for an extra 35 seconds because I didn't want it to go any higher because this cheese on the side was already getting toasty and I didn't want it to absolutely get burnt. So I didn't want it to, if I'd put that in for another minute, it would have been like, I don't think I would have pulled it apart. It looks like a lot of cheese. I don't see a lot of sauce. Let me pull it apart. You can see the stuff on the side really gets stuck. Okay, there is sauce in the bottom. You can see it there. Lots of cheese though. Look at all that cheese. It definitely sinks because think about it, that was all the way up to there and it sunk down to probably a third of the size that it was. So I'm going to go around here with, I might even get a knife out and just go around the edges and knock this cheese off the edge because that's one of my favorite parts is the little brown crispy cheese. So anyway, I'll be back in just a second. Hey, so you may want a knife just to kind of go around the edges and break it loose. You don't have to, but I like I said, I like the little crunchy bits of cheese, and so I like that part of it. I'm gonna get the not as crunchy pieces of cheese at first, kind of in the center. All the edges have a crunchy cheese layer. But in the center, it's just gooey cheese and sauce. So here we go. As they say, it's exactly as described on the tin. It's pepperoni and cheese and tomato sauce. That's it. However, it's a super flavorful pepperoni. The pepperoni has lots of really nice seasonings to it. The cheese has a really creamy, rich texture to it, chewy, and then the sauce is nice. It's savory, but it's also just a little bit of that that tomato sweet. So really, I just described the whole thing to you. If you like a good, chewy, gooey cheese, then you'll really like this. Let me see. Like I said, the crunchy cheese is kind of hard to, it's a little hard to deal with. I mean, now here we go. I love the flavor of that crunchy cheese. It's really nice. Kind of like if you do it, if you ever had cheese in the, you ever make a pizza in the oven and you have a little bit of the cheese fall off the edge and land on the pan, and you eat it just by itself. It's really, really good flavor. That's what that tastes like. Yeah, the sauce is just a little bit sweet. I can say right now, some people are not gonna like the edges being a little bit more crispy and tough, because it does kind of make it like tougher to eat, because it kind of makes it like really, really chewy with a little bit of crunchiness on the very, very edges. I like it, but I can see where some people wouldn't like it. I could also see where some people would think that sauce is just a little bit too sweet. It's not sugary sweet, but it is a little sweeter than like some of the really savory sauces you get. But I like it. I like it, the flavors of the sauce quite a bit. It does have some, like you can get a little bit of a garlic and onion flavor. You get a little bit of the oregano or whatever they put in there. You get a little bit of those spices in there. I think it's really good. One thing I'm really impressed with is that, let me try some of just the sauce. One of the things I'm really impressed with is that it's not really greasy. Like sometimes when you get pepperoni things, the pepperoni is really, really greasy. This is not like that. Yeah, that sauce it's not sweet at all. I don't think it is. Like I said, some people might think it is. I don't think it is really at all. Overall, I like this. The textures are nice. The flavors are nice. If you didn't want it to quite get as crispy on the edges, the only thing I could think of to do, because at 3 minutes it was already getting crispy on the edges, it was already brown. You could, at that first 3 minute mark, take a fork or something and just pull it away from the edges, and then microwave it again for the minute or whatever you want to put it in your microwave. If I put that in a minute for mine though, I would have been able to eat it. So 35 seconds was perfect for mine. But for your microwave, of course, it's going to be different. But if you want to do that before that last 35, 45 minute long second heating, that might help it a little bit, not be quite so crispy. Then again, it may be already too crispy and it may not save it. Or if you mix it a little bit, maybe that would help. I don't know. It doesn't say to do that in the box. I'm just saying if you want to try it, you can. I like it. I like the textures. I like the flavors. I think it's really, really good. I've got more of these, so I'm looking forward to them. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.